Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Hey, double honors to the apostle elders of the great millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hope of the elect out there. Amen. Kal Halalyam Yahawah for the spirit, man. Do this sit down, man. You know, the brother and I, you know, brother Dawada and I were talking about, you know, this weekend. You know, we were talking about the story of the tortoise and the hare, you know, and how the tortoise used to say, slow and steady wins the race. That's it. You know, and just like that, you know, a light went off, a light bulb went off. Like, hey man, do a lesson out there. You know, get some money, man, for Yahawashi Yahawashi. It's not unrighteous to get our works and labors of love, man. You know, and and brothers have been speaking on this, you know, talking about endurance, you know, because if you know the story of the tortoise and the hare, you know that the tortoise was slower than the hare, but he was wise. That's right. You know, he used wisdom, you know, to defeat the hare. You know, and we have this wisdom, right? You know, this wisdom that Yahawashi Yahawashi has given us, you know, to endure in this race that we running, man. You know, we running a race, you know. Looks like you have
I got something real quick. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
And that's what we go. That's what we striving for, man. You know, salvation, man. You know, but in this truth, man, it's gonna take endurance. You know, and it's just like a race. You know, I was thinking about today. You know, in a marathon, you know, there are many factors that can take you out of that marathon. You know, you can catch a cramp.
Yep.
You know, you can twist your ankle.
Yeah, bad road conditions.
Yeah, bad road conditions. Shit, and just like, you know, you can run out of breath. Woo! You know, and a lot of people have ran out of breath, man.
Lost that inspiration from Yahawashi that quickens us.
That's it. You know, and Elder Apostle Rawchaa was even speaking on that, you know, this week in the lesson that he did. He was talking about how it was many men that started out, you know, at One West, you know, and started out with them, you know, but they didn't finish the race, you know, to where it's important, you know, that you, for one thing, you got to pray for endurance, man. You got to pray that Yahawashi Yahawashi keep you to the end, man. You know, because we've even seen personally a lot of men that came into this thing, they bringing out precepts, you know.
They were the precept king like Naquan.
That's it. You know, they were teaching, you know, going out, but they didn't finish the race. You know, what does you say again, Baba Kashai? You read that again, Baba Kashai?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
hey man, you gotta endure to the end. You know, I heard Jacob say before, it ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish.
Woo!
You know, a lot of people start out strong in this thing. You know, you think about even, I'm sure the apostles can talk about, you know, leading up to the year 2000. You know, there was a lot of people that was, you know, they was going hard. You know, but eventually they lost patience. You know, when they thought he was gonna come. You know, well, it's just like a marathon, man. You got to endure to the end, man. You know, so this is an exhortation. You know, telling brothers keep fighting, man, keep pushing. You know, it's like you got it.
That's right, man. You gotta keep enduring these things, man. All right. If you call yourself a man of the Lord, it's going to be trials and tribulations that you're going to go through. Bahasham, can you get Acts 14-22? You know, or you got to endure these things that the Lord has set up in our path, man. And it's not going to be what the Lord put more on you than you can bear. Hey, shalom to the brothers and sisters on the comment board. Yahawashi on the tongue.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation.
See that we must through much tribulation. You know, those certain pitfalls in the road. Salaki. Let me handle something right quick. Alright. Read that again, Rawchaa.
This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Exhorting them to continue in the faith, man. You know what the word is going to building up, you know, encouraging. Good.
And that we must through much tribulation.
See, we must through much tribulation
enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
So it's going to be, this race is, again, you know, not going to be an easy race, man. All right? We're going to go through trials and tribulation. That's how the Lord set it up for us to come back. He's going to prove his men. Now, if the wind get too boisterous, please let us know on the comment board about the shop. Okay? I got something for you. This is the book of Habakkuk. But see, that's what we're doing right now. You know, start with our apostles and elders on down. These words are being made plain to us, and we can run. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Oh, yeah, cut. So the water. Yeah, so when these scriptures are made plain unto us, it allows us to pick up our pace, man. All right, because we know that this is the Lord Yahawashi setting us off on the course. All right, we'll read it again. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So as we're reading the scriptures, we're also running in a race, man. All right, and those are the things that comfort us in the times that we're coming into. All right, the scriptures actually comfort us, you know. So as we run in this race, it's like you get a sip of cold water here. You know, you see the prophecy come to pass, and you run it, then you get a second wind. You're like, oh shit, it's going down. And we know things got to play out, but this is the course that the Lord set us on.
It's a lot of you say a just man falls 7 times.
That's it.
You're in a race, you may fall.
That's
you know, but you got to keep getting up. You know, and sometimes you think of those old marathons, or old, you know, you see the men going, you know, right when they're at the end, they falling.
Yeah.
You know, and you hear that Rocky music, you know, playing in the background, you know, but you keep getting up, you keep fighting, you know, to where this truth, man, it's gonna be many things gonna come your way, man. You know, family, your family can turn against you, you know, lose your job, lose everything you got. you know, but you got to keep running the race. You know, trying to get that crown.
Yeah, see, that's the point. See, what us understanding the scriptures and it being made plain to us, we understand the reward. The reward is that crown, you know, rulership, dominion, you know. What is that? Scepter, slaves, and concubines. You know? Spirits, yeah, like you got something you want me to get? Okay, good. I'm gonna get Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses. See, the men of the Lord in the past, all right, the men of the Lord that you see right now, that's that great cloud of witnesses. It says, let us lay aside every weight, that going back to what you had said, you know, your family, your job, you know, things of the world. It says, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Yeah, you gotta run it with patience. That's it. You know?
Well, it's like slow and steady wins the race. That's it. You know? Yeah,
you gotta pace yourself, man. You know? You can't go 100 miles per hour, you'll burn out. All right? This is like the brother made a beautiful point earlier, this is a marathon. All right? This is not a sprint. Prophecies of the Lord gonna play out when they play out, man. And he's not gonna move nor stir them to the said measure be fulfilled.
So like even when you consider we on the Lord's time, you know, 1,000 years, you know, to us, a day to the Lord, you know. So we on his time. You know, but you gotta constantly endure. You gotta constantly, you know, keep pushing. You know, no matter what, because sometimes, you know, that finish line can seem like it's just right there, you know, like a mirage, you know, but you got to still keep running, man. You don't want to die before the finish line, you know.
Oh, you dying of thirst. Good. You know, you no longer got this living water. You parched. Good. You know, like the brother said, that's a beautiful point. It may seem like a mirage, you know, but it's right there for you. Okay. And that's the you know, keep you going, man. You see the prophecies playing out, that charges you up, man. You know, and that was another reason why, like you mentioned earlier, Elder Apostle Kal, he did that video of those guys that fell out in the year 2000 because they had that important thing of faith built in them, man. They ain't see the prophecies playing out. It was a far off. They wasn't measuring the times diligence. That's it. You know? And Lord willing, man, we hope to endure, man. We would hate to die here with these niggas, man.
It's a lot. Especially when we at the end of the race.
Yeah, man.
You know? For the scripture say the vision is yet for a appointed time.
Matter of fact, let me continue. Let me go back to the Habakkuk 3. Habakkuk 2, Salaki. Yeah, that's beautiful.
At the end of the race, you goddamn just give up. You know?
Oh, we just seen that.
Yeah.
You know? Nick. We just seen that. You see the prophecy playing out. You at the end of the race and you give up. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. And I'm gonna read verse 2 again. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
We at the end of the race, man. We see the MOTV, you know, that charisma. You know, you got Donald Trump talking about World War III.
Yeah. Talking about he gonna slide.
No, you got both.
Talking about he gonna bring the guillotine back. But guess what? That's all part of prophecy. That's another cup of cold water that you got in the race. Oh shit, he talking about the guillotine. Woo, let's go, baby. We know that's what gotta play out. You know, it charges us up. You know, it brings us comfort. we understand that, hey, we read it, Acts 14 and 20, much tribulation. So us understanding those things, it brings comfort and it charges us up to keep running, man. Good. You get I got it. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 23. It says, and this do I for the gospel's sake, that I might be partakers thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And what's that prize? The kingdom of heaven. All right, that penny. We're all running that race to get that crown, man. All right? That's what's waiting for us at the end of this tool, at the end of this work, man. You know, this guy, Grand Poobah Alizé, talk about work, man. You guys are gonna do more work than Great Millstone, man. Cut it out, man. Just stop it. You know? That guy wanna wear hats. The brother out of Florence had did a video and he caught the picture. That boy hairline like right here, like right here. But that's why he want to wear them hats, man. You know, self-will. Want to build with other people, man. That don't have the same doctrine as you, man. That's self-will like a motherfucker, man. You know, them guys ain't taking into account this race. You know, those guys are not understanding what they're part of. Because if they did, they wouldn't bring that bullshit of unity. No, man, it ain't gonna be no unity. If you don't speak the same thing, it ain't gonna be a unity, bro.
It's like what they say, a cheater never wins.
Woo, woo.
You know, these niggas cheat, man.
Yeah,
These
that's
niggas
it.
cheat.
That's it.
You know, trying to come up another way.
Yeah.
You know, you cheat, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna read this again. 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receiveth the prize. Is going to receive that prize. Just like we mentioned those other counts. They running in this race and they drinking sewer water, you know, Gatorade and shit, you know, and soon enough, man, when the prophecy start playing out, your doctrine gonna come to an end, man. You know, and you're not gonna be able to cling on to what you had because the Lord gonna make clear who He's with. So when you running that race, you know, you drinking that cup of Gatorade and you got that salt in that Gatorade and it dehydrates you, and you no longer have the water, man. You know. I got another one for you very quick. You got one? Okay, good. This is get Hebrews chapter 10. It started like 35. Yeah, man. You gotta work. That's that guy said. This is a race. You constantly build it. And you can't lose faith, man. You can't lose hope. If you really believe in Yahawashi, you're not gonna lose hope in the things that he said he was gonna do, man. What is that in Hebrews? I know you often quoted, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our work and labor of love. Yeah, man, you running in the race, that's a work, man. You working, you know?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 35. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have great recompense of reward.
See, great payback of reward, man. We can't cast away our confidence. All right? We know that the Lord said he's going to bring these things to pass, and we're seeing it play out. We got to keep running that race. We pray that the Lord keep the spirit on us to endure it to the end, whatever that end may be, you know? See, we declare the whole gospel here. We're not going to just sugarcoat anything. Some brothers may be, well, the scripture says, brothers going to be taken to FEMA camps. Brothers and sisters going to be taken to FEMA camps. Brothers and sisters going to be beheaded. All right? Well, knowing these things, why you going to cast away your confidence? What the Lord said is going to happen. But he also said you're going to have a great, matter of fact, read it again, brother.
Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which have great recompense of reward.
Yeah, great recompense of reward. Continue.
For ye have need of patience.
Woo, for ye have need of patience. Patience means to suffer, man. You're gonna suffer here. It's a guarantee. If you want and long for righteousness, a kingdom of righteousness, you gonna suffer here, man. Everything here is gonna vex you, man. You may have fleeting moments of joy when you run the brother, or you see prophecy playing out, but then you right back into this fucking world, man. You know? You got it.
That after ye have done the will of the Most High.
Who it says that after ye have done the will of the Most High, go ahead.
Ye might receive the promise.
Woo, ye might receive the promise. So we gotta work first, man. Ain't no taking no breaks either. You gotta keep running that race.
It's like, so if you take your hand from the past, you look back, go back into the world, you're not fit for the kingdom. And even in the race, you think about the people that was winning, and they look back and somebody took out past their ass, man. Beautiful. So you gotta look ahead, man. Scripture say keep thy eyes single. Don't be distracted, man, because you go to look at your left and your right. You end up getting past, man.
What does Scripture say? Let thy eyes look right on.
That's it.
We focus on Yahawashi, man. We focus on the kingdom that's getting ready to be set up on the planet Earth. We ain't worried about this shit around as this temporal thing. And that encourages us in that race, man. To keep running, to keep working.
So like if I may work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Like the bro say, you looking left and right. You gotta be working out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man.
All right.
And again, pacing yourself, man.
Yeah, beautiful. Slow and steady, like you said. Slow and steady wins the race, man. All right. You can continue. Verse 37. Well, read verse 36 again.
Come. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise.
Continue.
For yet a little while.
For yet a little while. See, we at the end of this thing. The Lord said, yet a little while.
And he that shall come will come and will not tarry.
See that? Continue.
Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back.
That going to the point which you have made. If any man draw back, you looking behind you, man. You ain't looking at in front of you. Go ahead.
My soul shall have no pleasure in him.
See that? The Lord's soul ain't gonna have no pleasure in you. Go ahead.
But we are not of them who draw back.
See that encouragement. But we, as a separation, are not of them that draw back. Go ahead.
Unto perdition.
Unto destruction. Go ahead.
But of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
See, of them that believe to the saving of the soul. That believe, going back to faith. Having faith in the words of Yahawashi that this is not in vain. It's not in vain, man. You see the prophecies playing out. How much more can we give you? How much more can we show you, man? You did a beautiful lesson regarding the MOTB. All these certain people that got this thing in their hand. All right? And it's made evident. It's made clear to the eye and mind, man. Manifest. And these guys still bucking up against you. But the Lord gonna destroy you. That's essentially you looking back.
That's it.
You looking back. You ain't running the race. You ain't running the race this second for you, man. The Lord gonna destroy you guys. Unless you repent. I always gotta put that caveat. Unless you repent. I seen the brother put a precept on. See if we can get that. Can you hold Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 11? Because it's the Lord Yahawashi who's going to cause us to run this race, right? Because this is 144K. 144K, endure hardness, good soldier. Brother, that's a quiet, shalom. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. But thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawashi Mashiach. No man that war entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Right? The Lord has called us in this war, man, this spiritual battle. All right, and that's another thing. Men go out to war. They ain't thinking about what's going on at the house. If they thinking about what's going on at the house, they gonna liable to fuck up something and get put to death, man. You know, that's the same way in the race. You think they worried about what's going on at home? What they job? Hell no, they trying to run that race. That's that single focus. You know, like the brother had brought out. You know, what was that? If that eye be single, you know, let your eyes look right on. You know, you got to be focused on doing the work of Yahawashi, man, running this race.
The finish line.
That's it, bro. The finish line. Yeah. That's what we looking to, the finish line.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift.
Yeah, the race is not to the swift,
nor the battle to the strong.
See, nor the battle to the strong. Go ahead.
Neither yet bread to the wise.
Go ahead.
Nor yet riches to men of understanding.
Continue.
Nor yet favor to men of skill.
See, we didn't got this favor from Yahawashi. It wasn't even of our own, man. You know? So why wouldn't we want to continue to run this race, man? It's the best thing going. What a job this is.
But time and chance happening to them all.
Yeah, time and chance happening to them all, man. And this is the time that the Lord saw fit to give his men this truth, 100% doctrine. All right? And that's more encouragement, man. That the Lord didn't, because I know the apostles and elders, they was ready to get out of here in 2000. Shit. But the Lord saw fit to bring in men after that, man. And we're grateful for that, man. You know, the Lord didn't just destroy us in 2000 when we was in the world, man. You know? Yeah, that was it on that. Get Luke chapter 17, starting at verse 7. And see, we got to continue to work in this race, man. We got to continue to do the things that Yahawashi told us to do, man. Which is what? Feed my sheep. And what you going to feed the sheep with? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Understanding what the MOTB is, man. You know? Understanding what the Lord has planned for America, Babylon the great famine, you know, the plagues, the pestilence, the sedition. It's what the Lord has planned. Why do you need to understand these things? So when they come to pass, you're stable, you're rooted, you're grounded.
It's like can't run no race when you're home.
Woo!
Family, man.
Yeah. And you ain't been eating on this living, this meal, you know. You gonna be famished in the time of famine. You know? And that's still gonna boost us up to keep running the race. Because why? It's prophecy. And see, you abreast of this report. You know, you just go. You know? You ain't worried about what's going on. You gonna keep going, man. 17 to start by verse 7.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 7. But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle?
Oh, this is how Lord Yahawashi, he's posing the question. Read that from the top again, Papa.
But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat?
So which one of you have a servant that's been out there in the field working and they done it? You tell them to go in and eat? No. Go ahead.
And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup?
Yeah, get my dinner ready. You know, so I can eat. Right? Go ahead.
And gird thyself.
Yep.
And serve me.
Yep. See, and gird thyself. Gird yourself like a man. You know, these things are going to gird your loins like a man, right? These things are set to come to pass. It's going to be trials and tribulations. You can't be faint-hearted, you know. You can't get weak in this race. You can't draw back.
Till I have eaten and drunken.
Yep.
And afterward thou shalt eat and drink.
Yo, the Lord got to get his first, man. We read that in Hebrews 10, that after ye have done the will of the Heavenly Father, ye might receive the promise. Yeah.
Doth he thank that servant because he did the things that were commanded him?
Yeah, do we thank that servant because he did the thing that we commanded to feed the sheep? Do we thank him? Continue.
I trow not.
See that? Go ahead.
So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you,
Yep.
say, we are unprofitable
Yeah,
servants.
that's what we say. We are unprofitable servants. The Lord don't need us. The Lord can raise up anybody. He put the spirit on there to prophesy and do the work, man. We are unprofitable servants. That's why we're grateful. You know? Oh, yeah.
We have done that which was our duty to do.
Yeah, we've done that which our duty to do, man. And Kal Halalyam Yahawah. What a job this is, man. We gotta, I often think about this. We at the ground level of a Fortune 500 company, man. You know, a company that you know when it gets off the ground, it's gonna be up there. That's what we at. We on the ground floor building, you know. And then when the kingdom of heaven is established, Yahawashi get his first, we're gonna be set up on high, man. You know, that's the race that we're running. You know, those are the things that the Lord told us to meditate on, man. Meditate on these things holy, you know, the prophecies. You know, and that's the prophecy. You know, being set up over our enemies. I believe that was it on there. Can you get Matthew chapter 24 and verse 42?
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come.
Yeah, watching what the prophecies. You know, go ahead.
But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come,
Yep.
he would have watched,
Yep.
and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
Continue.
Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not,
Yep.
the Son of Man cometh.
Yeah, it's such an hour you think of that. And you know those guys, you know, they thought the Lord would come at that time, man. They didn't have faith to endure. You know, they basically said, damn, it's that far off. You know, they ain't had the faith that our apostles and elders have, man, to endure these things, man. That's Yahawashi. That's a lot of faith, man. Okay? Read that verse again, Papa Sharp.
Therefore be ye also ready,
Yep.
for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh.
Continue.
When then is a faithful and wise servant,
Yep.
whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household,
Go ahead.
to give them meat in due
See,
season.
to give them meat in due season. After the Lord done got here, you got to continue to run the race. You got to continue to labor. You know, can't be faint-hearted, right?
It's like, if I may, you can't go to sleep.
Woo!
You know, the hell went to sleep.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
the hell went to sleep. And then that's when the tortoise got past and flew past.
Yeah, he went back in the
You know,
world.
come. You know, so we got to constantly stay on our watch.
That's it, man.
You know, and warn the flock.
That's it.
You know,
That's it. Beautiful point. You can't go back to sleep, man. You'd have been woke up in the dead of night, right? And it's so easy to go back to sleep too. You know, Esau playing a goddamn lullaby and shit, trying to put your head back to sleep. Nah, you gotta continue to watch, because you don't know when your Lord comes.
Yeah. You know, Jake get caught up and shit. It's gonna be March. You know, March Madness. You know, now you worried about who gonna win. You watch every game you caught. You know, you ain't watching for the prophecies. You know, shit popping off. You know, you ain't watching. You know, you get fucked up. You gonna end up losing the race, man.
Right.
You
know? Yeah, man. You got that.
Come.
Verse 46.
Come. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall be selected, shall find so doing.
Shall find so doing. Blessed is that servant that the Lord, when he come back, see, watching, looking for the prophecies. Right? Okay. I know that the MOTB has now has the chipping stations up. What's the next thing to look for? Right? Get ready for World War III, man. You know?
Verily, I say unto you, that he shall make you ruler over all his goods.
Oh, so that's that Fortune 500 company, man. Now you rule over all the goods. You started at the ground floor, right? Well, really, the apostles started at the ground floor. You know, they done built it up, you know. Now we on the ground floor, we hammering, we laboring, we you know. But guess what, man? When those things are now manifested, you got the kingdom of heaven. The Lord gonna make you ruler over all his goods. Go ahead.
But if that evil servant,
see that evil servant, the one who draw back, the one who went into the world, right? Go ahead.
Shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming.
See it, my Lord delayeth his coming. Continue.
And shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken.
Oh, like you said, we're back to sleep. You back in the world. You eating and drinking with the drunken. You still on that philosophy of Esau, man. As Apostle Hall say, if you really had faith in this, when you fell out, you would get the hell out of America. Because you know this bitch gonna be burnt the fuck up. So you really have faith, man. That's why you jumped out the race. You couldn't see a fall off. You got that.
Come. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of.
Continue.
And shall cut him asunder.
See that? And shall cut him asunder.
And appoint him his portion with the hypocrite.
And appoint him his portion with the hypocrite, man. And the hypocrite gonna die. That's his portion. Oh, that perdition. Draw it back to destruction. You got more on that?
A little bit more. Go ahead. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
See that? And there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. You seeing brothers go up in the chariot and you ain't going up, oh, man. And a hot missile hit your face. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. We part of that lake of fire, getting those many strokes. Getting the stroke of the family. You know, the stroke of your house getting broken into. The stroke of you on the run. Knowing that all these problems are set to come to pass. Huge, man. That's crazy. Matter of fact, you get Hebrews 6 and 10. We about to get ready to close it out. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, hold it. We'll close it out with that. Get Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Start at the top. It's all right. You see, Jake Wood. Is that a bike? Oh, man, don't tell me that nigga. Is that nigga? He was up at, what's it called? He was on the bike with the music. Is that, I hope the bike is there. Or will he stay that way? You got it. You know that video got a copyright because of the music he was playing? Probably. Slap. You got it, right?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, see that? Prepare thy soul for temptation. Go ahead.
Set thy heart aright.
Yeah, get your mind right. Go ahead.
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure. Running that race. You constantly endure. Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah, make not haste in time of trouble. Be still. Right? Go ahead.
Cleave unto him, and not and depart not away.
He said, cleave unto him, and depart not away. Go ahead.
that thou mayest be increased at thy last
And
end.
thou mayest be increased in that last end. That's the reward for it doing. Being increased in your last end.
Cleave unto him.
Ooh, good.
It's like,
Oh, you got it.
cleave unto him.
Right.
And depart not away.
Yeah, they see the Spirit want to come out again. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
That thou mayest
Beautiful though. That's
Good.
the Lord orchestrated.
Good.
He's telling you to cleave unto him, man. And depart not away.
Good.
Go ahead.
Cleave unto him.
Yeah.
And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last
It's
end.
a more sure word of prophecy. It's a guarantee. You can do the race.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully,
Yep.
and be patient when thou art changed to a lower
See
state.
that? Be patient when God changes to a lower state. You're gonna lose things, man. You may lose your woman, your child, like the brother said. You know, your family, a couple of family, they gonna come up against you. You know, that's a guarantee. Scripture said it's gonna happen, but you gotta endure these things. You know, you had that one guy came on the comment board, and he had said, I think it was on Rawchaa comment board, and he had said that he wanted to come into the Hebrew Israelite truth, but if mama heard him or some shit, you know, but man, you ain't gonna, you already out the race, man. You know, my mama was a Hebrew Israelite. Now he don't want to. That's on you, bro. You know, because you had an opportunity, and then you bowed out the race. You bowed out gracefully. Some guys don't bow out gracefully. And he came on spreading his madness. That's another thing. This truth gathers all kinds, man.
For gold is tried in the fire,
Yep.
and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right. Go ahead.
Believe in him,
Yep.
and he will help thee.
Yeah.
Order thy way aright,
Yep.
and trust in him.
Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his
See
mercy.
that? Wait for his mercy. That's you basically doing what the scripture say do. Let the Lord, or not let, the Lord gonna get his first. You know? Then you gonna get your meat in due season. Go ahead.
And go not aside, lest you fall.
See that? Oh, looking to the left or looking to the right. You know? You looking behind you and the course going that way, and you done ran out the putt. Because you weren't looking in front of you. You weren't watching for the prophecy. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
See that? Continue.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for mercy,
Yeah.
and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Look at the generations of old,
See, that's that cloud of witnesses. Look at the generations of old. Go ahead.
and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Right. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was
But
forsaken?
did any abide in this fear was forsaken? Well, the answer is no. Let's say,
For whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
no, that's a cut to you guys. Say we don't have today. Or how you gonna call on the Lord? Say he don't despise those that call upon him. You got it out.
Come. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy,
Yep.
long suffering,
Long suffering. Go ahead.
and very pitiful,
Yep.
and forgiving sin,
Yep.
and saving in time of
Yeah,
affliction.
save in time of affliction. Hey man, affliction is real. And you gonna need to call upon Yahawashi. You gotta be put in work, believing. That's part of the work. And actually doing the work if the Lord called you to do that. You can't sit on them tablets.
Woe be the fearful hearts
Ooh.
and faint
See
hands,
that fearful hearts and faint hands. You ain't doing the work. You done went back in the world, you stopped believing.
and the sinner that goes two ways.
See, you back in the world. Go ahead.
woe unto him that is faint-hearted.
It says, woe unto them that is faint-hearted. You done fainted in your mind. You done stopped believing. You done lost the faith. That's the scripture say, woe be unto you. Go ahead.
For he believeth not.
See? Go ahead.
Therefore shall he not be defended.
Damn. Therefore shall he not be defended. You have to go to Esau as your avenger. He gonna put your ass to death. Go ahead, God.
Woe unto you that have lost patience.
See that? Woo! Woe unto you that have lost patience. Go ahead.
And what will ye do when the Lord Yahawashi shall visit you?
Yeah, man. These guys getting ready to be visited by the Lord.
They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Yep.
And they that love him will keep his ways.
And they that love him will keep his ways. Continue.
They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him.
Yeah, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. Go ahead.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law. All right? You got more on that? What verse? That was it. Yeah, continue.
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts.
Oh man, go ahead.
And humble their souls.
And humble their souls, continue.
In his sight.
Yep.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord.
Yep.
And not into the hands of men.
We're gonna fall into the hands of the Lord. Yahawashi. All right, we're gonna trust in Yahawashi, man. Okay? We're not gonna trust in Esau. It's going to say that the remnant is no longer going to stay upon him this morning. We're going to stay upon the Holy One of Israel in truth.
For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
See that? As his majesty is, so is his mercy. So understanding those things, why wouldn't you want to continue the race? And we know that the Lord is going to put that on you, you know. But we hope to be at that lot, you know. They continue to run the race. Slow and steady. Yeah, we pray this been edifying and comforting, you know. The exhortation that the Spirit of the Lord put on us, you know. And this is a race, man. You can't fall weak. You got to keep pushing. And the elder brother our room helped us to it. You know, when you make it to the next camp, you know, you're like, yeah, to the next camp. Yeah. You know, and that's how we judge things, man. We made it to the next camp, man. Kal Halalyam Yahawah. It's a race.
This is Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love.
Labor of love, go ahead.
Which ye have showed toward his name.
Which ye have showed toward his name.
In that ye have ministered to the saints.
That word minister going to serve. You that servant, right? That you have ministered to the saints, go ahead.
And do minister.
And do minister, you endure. You still ready, you still working. Right? Yeah, all right. We pray this been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawashi, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA,
Abab.
soon. Night. Water for tuning in.